In this week's video, we're heading off to search for vintage and antiques at the largest rummage sale in the state. It is massive, but it is so much fun, and I am taking you along with me. So I'm back at Matt's, and we are heading off to the annual Rotary Rummage Sale on Bainbridge Island. I almost thought about the idea of skipping it this year because we just went to the Tony's Ponies Rummage Sale to benefit their rescue program for animals. But then I laid... Yeah, I'll get some in just a minute. He's asking me if I want coffee. But then I laid out my haul, and honestly, after the clothes that I got and scarves and some accessories, it wasn't really a big haul. Oh my gosh, I gotta show you Oliver. Good morning, Oliver. Good morning. This is Oliver. He's like, why are you here? Anyways, Oliver's a little surprised that I spent the night here. But we're going to get some coffee, and then we're going to hit the road. It's 5:45, so it is early, which is probably why I look a little sleepy-eyed. But, you know what they say about the worm. You got to head out early to get the good stuff. That is just the outdoor area, and those are all tents for sale.
Morning. Another year.
Another year, another Rotary Rummage Sale. Look at the crowd. It is nuts. And we still have half an hour to go. So we only have less than 10 minutes, I think about 10 minutes before they open the gate, and it is so packed, so packed. What are you looking for, Matt?
Everything.
Everything. I'm just looking for smalls.
I'm open today to what my eye appeals to, so we'll see what happens.
We're here for the fun of it.
Yes.
No, 4 minutes. Look at those beautiful stools. It is nuts in here. Very difficult to film just because everything is moving so fast. This is all the antiques and collectible furniture. Reminds me a little bit of Brimfield, but crazier.
I want to say the last time I was in here.
Oh, I love that bamboo table. Oh, look at the schwanazery bench. Oh. Sorry. Ooh, I see a beautiful pillow. $10. We have to take that. That is just chairs. This whole field is literally just chairs. This is all just sewing supplies. and quilting, all sewing and fabric. Yep. As far as the eye can see. Ooh, what is this? Ooh, cool. They're auctioning off that piece. Oh, let me see. I see a sewing basket over here. Oh, that's too cute to leave behind. And then look at this one. That is so cute. I'm gonna get both of these. I've done really well with sewing baskets online. Very cute. We're heading to where the clothes are. I'm gonna hunt for scarves and hats and purses. Wow, this is nuts. Look at this biscuit jar. It's missing its handle though. Oh no, here it is. Oh. $10. All right, my Hulken is full. And then my wagon that Matt's pulling is jam-packed. Got so much good stuff. Everybody kept wanting to shop my table. Look at that.
Yeah, it's heavy. It's period. It has some age to it.
Look at that.
The detail, all the detail in this. You know, definitely not contemporary. And then I ran into a man walking into the event and he started laughing and he said he donated this to the Rotary and it belonged to his grandfather. And this man who was talking to was about 90. And not that age has value, but it's craftsmanship and rarity in any type of composition is where the value lies.
Absolutely, that's absolutely gorgeous.
Yes, yes.
So we decided to stop for breakfast at this really cute little cafe. Oh my gosh, there's a line. Gotta get in line now. It has been an amazing summer for sourcing incredible stuff this year. And before we get started on this haul portion of the video, if you are new here, my name is Abigail. I own a vintage and antique store in Poulsbo, Washington. I have an antique booth at Lander Street Vintage in Seattle, Washington. I sell on a lot of different platforms, but right now I am favoring Etsy. I do have a coupon code. It is LOVEITBUYIT. It saves you 15% on your total purchase on both Etsy and eBay. You could use that as often as you want because you're watching my videos and I so appreciate it. And if you really like this type of video, don't forget to subscribe. And gosh, what else was I going to say? That totally threw me off. I never say subscribe. Anyways, and if you're ever interested in anything that you see in my videos and it's not listed, just reach out to me. My email is down below, and I am super, super active on Instagram. And if you are too, go ahead and follow me over there for daily content. Most of this consists of the items that I picked up at the Bainbridge Rotary sale. But I also went to a huge estate sale in Bremerton, and then some other little odds and ends I picked up here and there. So the first item on the agenda is this really funky vase. Now, at the Bainbridge Rotary sale, remember, this is like a really well-to-do part of the state, probably one of the wealthiest neighborhoods in Washington state. So they always have really amazing things. But they have one section that is all like home decor and smalls. And that's where I went to this year, directly to that section. So all of this pretty much comes from there. So anyways, she is really interesting. How they got this design on there, I don't know, but I really liked her. She is even a little wonky, like she kind of leans forward, but she's a vase, and it had an $8 price tag. So that's what I paid. I will absolutely put this online because it's so different and unique that I think it should do well there. I've always done really well with sewing baskets, so when I saw these, I had to pick them up. This one is so fun. It's so unusual because it's got that touch of black and that chartreuse in it, and on the top it says singer. And this one and this one, they're both going online because that's typical. I don't have any room in the store to put these, or I would take them there in the meanwhile. This one is also beautiful. Look at that velvet brocade on it. It is so lovely. And then this one has, if I could open it, it has like a green velvet interior. So I love these. I paid $12 for both of these. $12 a piece for both of these. And these ones are actually already listed online. I'm ahead of the game this week. I don't know why, but I am. I think it's because I did that home tour video, and that kind of put all the rest of the sourcing videos kind of off schedule, which it has been a big plus because I've been able to list items before the video comes out, which is not usually the case. I got this fabulous owl. He is so cool. He has a stamp on the bottom, but I don't know. I don't think he's very vintage, but I just love him. I love that he's just this beautiful white matte color. And I want to say he's already listed online. And I think I paid $10 for him. So I have to say the theme of this last couple of weeks has been like yellow and birds and animals and corn. But before I get to the corn pieces, let me show you this beautiful little chalkware bird. He is so sweet, and he's got this little basket that's made, I think it's made of metal. That's what it feels like, but he's holding this little basket, and I thought he was much older. There's the mark right there. It says, I think it says Katarina's Collections. Anyways, he is so sweet and so beautiful. He will be going online, but I may display him in the meantime because I think he is just so whimsical, and I love the little basket. I picked up an English Hornsey piece. I love this. Again, with the yellow and the birds. So I love this yellow Hornsey. It was originally, I think, an ashtray, but you know what we say? Ashtrays can now be used as trinket dishes. This guy, I just grabbed him. I thought he was so funny. Look at him. He is so funny. Look at those eyeballs. Oh my God, he's hilarious. I paid $2 for him, and I think you could use him to like hold an incense stick. Unfortunately, a little teeny tiny piece of his ear chipped off. I don't even know how that happened. Anyways, I think he's gonna go to the store. I got a pile of these tiny little frames with these little, they're falling down. Okay, here we go. Tiny little frames. So cute. I think I'm gonna go ahead and list these online as a set. And I paid $1 a piece for them. I don't know, is that a lot? Is that a little? They're plastic, and it's not like that's a real painting. It's just a little print of a bird, but I don't know. I found them to be really charming, and people like little tiny pieces of art like this. So anyways, I will put these online. The antique section of the rummage sale, I got this beautiful toile pillow. It is really big. It's just a really large bolster pillow. It actually looked really good on my bed, but I am here to sell things, not keep things. Anyways, I paid $10 for it, and I'm really conflicted. I feel like I really want to put it online, but it's also really, really large. And so anytime you have something that's over 20 inches, you're going to pay a premium through USPS. Not only that, but the postage just went up. I don't know how much it went up by, but I'm basically like covering people's, partial postage on almost everything I send out. I picked up these bookends. They're books. They're marble bookends, and I don't know what I paid for them. I got these at the rummage sale. This one, I think one of them had some damage. I don't know which one. Yeah, this one. This one had some damage, but I don't care. I think they're really great. And at this point, I don't know what I'm going to do with them or how I'm going to price them. I'll probably price them at like $58, even with the damage. But I'm not quite sure where they're going to go yet. I got this gorgeous Portuguese plate, again with the yellow. So it's this beautiful yellow, brown, and cream color. It's already ready to hang up. It's made from terracotta, but look at the design. Look at the color. I mean, it's just so pretty, honestly. It would be amazing in a kitchen or a dining room. I just think it's so sweet. And it could definitely cross over into different home decor genres. Just because I think the colors are both contemporary and intrinsically vintage. We love boxes around here, and I found this one. I love that it's this organic piece of wood that somebody carved, and it slides open. It has a little opening there, but look at this. It's got another little box on the inside. So you're really getting 2 boxes for the price of one. So absolutely love this. For now, it'll go to the store. The candlestick you didn't see, it is ginormous. It is so big, and it's this silver tone. And you know, we keep saying like silver is coming back into style. This one will probably just go directly to my booth, but I had to get it just because it's so massive and it just makes an amazing statement piece, right? Like, look at that. I have to lean way back. Now for the corn. So I actually got a bunch of corn pieces at that estate sale. I think all the ceramics and the glassware was like 70% off. These originally had price tags of $20, but I got them for $6. I just think they're so adorable. You know, and it's summertime. Like, what screams summer more than corn? So they are so cute. And you know what I do with my vases? What I do with my pictures like this of all sizes, I turn them into vases. That's what I use. I don't have any vases. I just have vintage pictures, and that's what I use for my flowers. I also got this one. I think this is for butter, but I guess you could store other things in it. And this one is Shaunie. So it's a Shaunie. Maybe it was, like I said, maybe for butter, maybe for whatever the heck you want. But it's such a fun piece. And then I got another butter dish. This one I got at a garage sale. And here it is. And I want to say I paid $8 for it. I don't see the price on it, but I think I paid $8 for it. This one's going to go online. I think at least one of the pictures will go online. And then the other butter one's going to go online. Anyways, this one is not marked on the bottom, but I think the rest of them are Shaunie. And then more corn. So here's more corn, and I think I paid $7 for this set. They still have their corks on the bottom, so that's a good thing. So anyways, I was super happy to find these. They had so much corn at that estate sale. Oh, and apparently George, the antique nomad, if you follow George, he was at that estate sale and he did a ton of filming there. I didn't film any of it, mainly because I already had 2-3 weeks worth of content, so I didn't film. But if you wanted to see what was at that estate sale, he did a ton of filming there. And I think it was titled like 70 years of collection at estate sale. And then just to cap off the corn fixation, there was this one. And I want to say that this is Shaunie. Does it say? Oh, you know what? It does not say Shaunie. I cannot quite read that, but is that not just a fun, happy kitchen mixing bowl? It is so sweet. At estate sale, I also got these beautiful ladies in these beautiful frames. Oh, this one has a little bit of a watermark. That's a taffeta backing. Anyways, they are just absolutely beautiful. Is that Marie Antoinette? Possibly. But who is this? I don't know. Anyways, they are so lovely. And if you would really wanted to, you could take them out and put your own pictures in. But they are very, very vintage. Look at the brown velvet on the back. I paid up for these. I paid $20 for this set. But mainly because I know that really vintage frames like this go for quite a bit of money. As a matter of fact, I don't know how long ago the lady whose collection this was had her antique shops, but there was $100 price tag on one of these. So I'm probably not going to charge $100, but they are pretty valuable. I got this beautiful Japanese tray. Oh, look how pretty that is. It is so cool. I just absolutely love all the colors in it and the design. It was $25, but it was 75% off. So I think that made it a little over $7 for this little tray. And I'm not sure if it's just going to go to like my booth or the store or online, but I had to buy it. I went to a random garage sale where I got at least one piece of corn. And I also got this little tiny, I think, yeah, it's like a little tiny wall pocket. It's got one little tiny nail opening there. It is definitely vintage. It is missing a little bit of the red paint. But I was just like, some girly somewhere is going to want this. And so I had to pick it up. Wow, I really paid up for this one. I didn't realize how much it was, but it is really beautiful. It's this Victorian dresser powder container, powder jar. It is really, really pretty. Gosh, how much is that? So I must have paid maybe $15, $16 for this. Again, it's really, really pretty. But I probably paid a little more than what I would have wanted to pay for it. But anyways, if I could get my money and make a little bit on top of that, or make a lot more on top of that, that would be even better. Then it was worth it. So this came from the Rotary. It's a huge Genie bottle. And this one has a cork topper. And I love the color. Now, I was like one of the first people that got to that section. So I literally filled my buggy. I filled my Hulken. I mean, I got the goods, man, because I don't think this would have lasted very long. And I don't know a lot about these. I mean, my friend Kelly from the Rustic Hippo, she's got a huge collection of these. So maybe I'll ask her advice. I don't see a pontil on the bottom, so I don't know. Maybe it was machine made, or maybe it was sanded down. Anyways, really pretty. And it'll go to the store. So the only things left I have to show you are a few pieces of art. And now I can't remember where I got this, but I got this one. It's a beautiful needlepoint. This one's already online. This is a really actually nice tone of wood for this particular needlepoint piece. Whenever I can find frame needlepoints, I will pick them up if they are reasonably priced. And again, I can't remember what I paid for this, but I'm sure it was probably under $10. And then let's see what else I have. I really like this one. I don't know why it doesn't match anything in my house, but I think it's so happy. It's just this little village. You know, I think whenever I buy something, I always in my mind create an image of who the customer may be. And I just see like a young couple who maybe is really into that 70s vibe with wood paneling and a lot of kitsch. And so I feel like this is really sweet in a very kitschy way. And so I was really happy to get it. And this one's listed online, but I will probably also take it to the store and then, you know, first come, first served. So look at this one. This is so beautiful. What are those? Poppies, maybe? I mean, it's crusty and rusty, and it's got age and patina. It is right down my alley. I love this kind of painting. I don't have any room or space for it. So it will be going online. And I did pay $20 for this, but look at the age. It has definitely got some age to it. So yes, I will be listing this. If I don't wind up listing it, it will probably go to my booth in Seattle, but I think it would do better online. Anyways, it's really gorgeous. super happy with that. And then a couple of last things I wanted to show you. I love this. It is a celluloid mirror. It's got so much weight, and it's got this little kickstand, so you just set it on your dresser or in your bathroom. So I bought this at the big estate sale for $7.50. And then I bought this. This is Roseville, and I don't think I've ever seen this. I don't know. I probably have seen this design, but never thought about it. But it's a beautiful color and beautiful glaze on this. It is Roseville. It's marked right on the bottom, right there. And I paid $15 for it. I don't know what it comps for, but it is so pretty. So here is my group haul of these little shell boxes. I basically cleared them out of shell boxes because they're not as common to find as they used to be. I used to see them all the time, but now I rarely see them. And we've done really well with little shell boxes. I can't remember if I've ever listed on any online, but at the store, they're pretty popular. So I love this one. This one seems to be an older one. And I'm actually not sure like what the ages are. You know, shell boxes have been done forever. They used to call them sailors' valentines. I think that's what they used to call them. And then this is the Pottery I got. I left the prices on so you can kind of see what I paid. Honestly, I don't know if my bulk purchase was more than what it should have been for everything minus the sewing boxes and minus the pillow. I paid $3.84. Now that seems a little high when you look at the price tags, because this was only $3 individually. I think this was $3 individually. I cannot even remember what this one was. But anyways, this is the Loot. This one's really pretty, kind of has a Native American look. And this one it has an $8 price tag. This one is also really pretty. I love that speckled design. This one was originally $3. And then this one I really love. It's wonky and wild. I love the colors. And this one was $5. And I'm sure that Tegan is going to list this one because that's a fun piece. This one has its original cork lid. And this one was originally $5. This one's also a beautiful piece. It doesn't have the original price tag. It does have its cork lid, but look how pretty that is. So this is my brass haul here. It's a lot. I thought it was way more when I was filling up my little wagon, but it's still a good haul. I specifically love these little bow hooks. Oh my gosh, they are so adorable. And the individual price on them was $3 a piece. We sell like single and double brass candlesticks all day long at the store. So I don't know, even for the matched ones, I don't know if we're going to sell them together or separately, but I'm going to divide these up and basically figure out which ones need to be cleaned, which ones are going to the store, which ones I'll keep here and list online. Well, thanks for joining me on this vintage adventure. I had so much fun. I hope you had a lot of fun too. If you get a chance to get out and do some thrifting yourself, I certainly hope the thrifting gods will be with you, that you find some fabulous stuff, and otherwise, I will see you in the next video.